Hello everyone, this is Isabella from Core Energy Healing Mabui. I hope you have a lovely day. We have a very beautiful day here in Okinawa, even though it's very hot and very humid, but it's a gorgeous day. In this video, I would like to talk about energetic awareness, why it's important for us to actually pay attention to energy that we attract, that we are in, literally, that we create, that surrounds us on an everyday basis, and how it affects our life. Every day, from the morning we wake up, from the moment we wake up until the moment we go to bed, we do things, right? We wake up, we brush teeth, we go to the toilet, we make ourselves coffee, breakfast for family members, wash the dishes, put the makeup on, dress up, go out, drive, like every tiny little thing actually has an energetic frequency aligned to it. Because we run on autopilot, we usually don't pay attention, but the truth is they do have this energetic frequency. So, it can be fun, excitement, resentment, obligation, sacrifice, conditionality, disappointment, everything has something, right? And I would like to encourage you to actually make a list of everything you do during the day, tiny little things as well, and then think about what energy does those things resonate with. And in this case, I would really like you to be very honest with yourself, because it's not about what society thinks it should resonate with, or what other people think it should resonate with. It's all about you. And I would like to give you an example here. For a long time, I really thought that something is wrong with karma, right? Because I was always trying to be nice to people. I was always trying to help. Whenever somebody, asked me a favor, I was trying as much as I could to do that. And but for some reason, I never got anything back in return. I didn't get the same treatment. Quite, I would say the opposite. And I'm sure many of you are in the same place where I used to be before. And the thing is, somebody calls me in the middle of the night to pick them up from the restaurant, and because they were kind of, a bit stingy on their taxi, while they just spend, I don't know, $200 on alcohol. And I would go, even though, in the morning I had a job, I had to go to work, I had to do my stuff. And the thing is that when I was doing those things and helping other people, in reality, I didn't want to do that, I thought I have to do it because that's what being a good friend means, and I didn't want to bring this bad karma into my life. But the truth was, I wanted to go to bed because I had to get up in the morning and not spend the next 2 hours driving and drunk around the town, right? But I said, yes, of course I will do it. So karmically, I didn't attract being a good person. Karmically, energetically, I did attract energy of obligation into my life. And yes, I had lots of it. But luckily, we are in control, so we can get rid of it just by changing our behavior and changing the way we take actions in our life, right? So I would like you to make the list, assign the energy to it, because this will give you this, preview about where you are energetically. And the thing is that this will also give you a sign what kind of energy are you in, and which means also what kind of energy you're going to attract more into your life. Because this is what we call law of attraction. So law of attractions always work perfectly. Whatever you send to the universe energetically, this is the energy that you will get back into your life. Yeah, so if you have your life full of stress and anxiety, you let it know to the universe, and then the universe will be like, okay, well, obviously you love it, enjoy it, well, here you have some more. Because the universe doesn't recognize whether it's good or bad energy. It's just frequency, it's just a number. But many people think like expect things to happen, but imagine like if you go to the pizza store and you order the pizza, you cannot expect the steak to come on your table and be angry that it actually didn't. You know, you went to a pizza house, you ordered the pizza, that's what you got. So, if you want to change it, then you have to start taking actions that resonate to the energy that you want to actually have in your life. Because it works a little bit like a walkie-talkie. If you want to talk to somebody on walkie-talkie, you need to have both be on the same frequency, right? So the same is here. You need to tune yourself to the frequency that you want to have in your life. And then it will come. I grant you, because, I practice on myself and it actually did work very well. So to become, to attract peace into your life, you need to become peace first by taking actions that resonate to it. So, example, when I was getting rid of obligation in my life, I stopped doing anything that resonate to I have to or I should. Yes. The biggest challenge was that I stopped going to the parties in my work. I used to be a teacher in Japanese junior high schools and elementary schools, and for 15 years I thought I have to go to parties, after work, and there are lots of them. Japanese people obviously enjoy their parties, but the problem was that I didn't want to go. I really didn't enjoy it. I mean, once a while it's okay, but it was just simply too often. So I decided, okay, well, I will not go to the party. And I didn't. Nothing happened. Nobody said anything. And I think that I was creating the problem. Nobody ever told me you have to go. It was more like, it would be nice if you go. And I thought in my head I created this stressful situation. So we very often do that we create stressful situation. We create those energies in our life, right? So please look in your life, and if you want energy of peace, start doing things that resonate to peace and stop doing things that don't resonate to peace. And of course it will get you out of your comfort zone for a moment, because you will have to say no to people, or you have to be more assertive sometimes, or you will have to break some habits that are programmed in your brain that you've been doing for so long that you think it's part of you, which probably isn't. But in general, that's how we attract energy into our life, through our actions, through our choices that we make every day. Yeah, so as much as we can, we have to remove those choices that are negative energetically for us, right? So me personally, I don't like cooking. That's not my thing. And as soon as my kids leave the house, the kitchen will be closed. For some reason they don't want to leave, but as soon as they're gone, I'm not cooking. I'm absolutely, I'm not touching the kitchen, because I don't really enjoy doing it. And right now, even if I don't feel like cooking, I will not cook. I will buy something on the way, or tell my kids to get something for themselves, because that's the awareness. I don't want to bring awareness of obligation into my life, so I would just simply not do it. Now, the second thing that I would like to talk about is negative emotions are very energetically depleting. And please remember that sometimes emotions that we think that are positive, actually that can be negative. Like if you go overly excited and go into this adrenaline rush, it's actually not good for you either. So any extreme is not good. But let's, focus on so-called negative emotions. Those emotions are very energetically depleting. I'm sure all of us at some point we were in the situation where we got really angry, and after the anger passed, we felt so exhausted and so tired. The problem is that when we don't have enough energy, it starts to affect first our mental, then emotional, and then physical body level. Yes, it starts with mental. We start to overthink, overanalyze. We start to, this negative talk, you're failure, you can't do anything, look at you, and so on. And then those negative thoughts will create negative emotions. And those negative emotions will create even more thoughts. And, it's like a vicious circle. But also, they're very depleting. So we don't have enough energy to support our body. So it will at some point, as I said, first mentally, then emotionally, but then it starts to affect our physical body. And if you stay for a long time, it can cause serious issues. Usually it starts with, back pains, headaches, sleep issues, some allergies, ulcers. But then if you stay in this low energy level for too long, then it will go into much, much more serious problems with your body. So we really don't want to go there. And we always have to ask ourselves whether it's worth it. Like, seriously, right? Let's say whether it's worth to do this stress thing, whether it's worth to get angry at something that already happened and we can't really do anything about it. Why would we do it? Why would we go there? Why would we kind of like, dive into it and analyze and kind of like feed this negative energy ourselves, right? So losing energy is not good for you and for your body, because it's just will affect you and your physical life as well. So toxic environment, not a good thing. And I know it really requires some changes. It requires refocusing your thoughts so they won't create negative emotions, so we don't lose. And also some kind of self-control of not going into those negative emotions, because we do have a tendency to do that. But and spending time, giving our body time and space to recharge. Yes, it's very important as well. Of course, you can come to my service and try Reiki, because Reiki will charge you very quickly. But of course, if you want to change your habits and you want to start making new choices, the level will go down soon anyway. So, but it's really helpful to start with, because the more energy you have, the less reactive you become emotionally, and then you lose less energy. So that's how it works. So altogether, in this video, I wanted to point how important it is that we are aware of the energy. Always pay attention to what you're doing, what energetically it resonates with, and ask yourself, do I want this in my life right now? Do I want more stress in my life? Do I want more pressure or resentment? And if you don't, well, don't do it. And also, whenever those negative thoughts come, we have to kind of ask ourselves, do I really want to get into this anger and frustration and so on and so on? So I hope this information helped you a little bit. In the next video, next week, we are going to actually learn some tools. I will teach you and give you some information about how you practically can work on keeping your energy level up. So welcome you to tune in. Of course, I also welcome you to like and subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Also, I wanted to remind you that on August 15th, we are having our energetic workshop. There you can learn a lot of things about how we work with energy. And the deadline for sign up is August 5th. This is when you need to pay for the workshop. Please go to my Facebook page. There's event there created, and if you're interested, you're more than welcome to spend the whole day with me and my really great friend Chia, who is also energy healer, Reiki master, and we will guide you through the process of changing your energy into a more positive one. So, thank you very much for watching, and I hope I will see you all again next week. Have a lovely weekend, and goodbye.